back to the bluegrass of Texas dirt. It is windy out here, as y'all can tell. I'm out here with my dad. It's just the last weekend in October. Still bow season, but my dad wanted to come out here, hang out, and maybe try to pop a pig. So he's not deer hunting yet. As windy as it is out here right now, we're obviously checking our stuff to make sure that our blinds are still standing. This one is still standing, obviously my dad's blind. I'm gonna put just a couple more tie downs on it real quick, just to, again, reaffirm it's not going anywhere. And put some marking tape on this tie down so you don't trip over in the middle of the night. And then I'm gonna go to my bow blind. Dad's gonna sit here for the evening and maybe try to pop a pig or something. Game planning, here we go. Guys, in the past I've always taken these little strings that you put on the edge of your ground blinds for granted. I never put them up, but they're very important, especially in windy areas like this. Obviously the wind is howling today. My ground blind down my place is probably on the ground, but my dad's is still standing because of these things. So always put your tie downs on there. Don't take them for granted. And always, like, you guys know the stakes for these, you lose them, they break, they bend. Take the time, go to Walmart or wherever and buy some extra stakes. You know, it only costs you a few dollars and keep your blinds upright. Alright, so we're out here at my at the pad that I park at to go to my bow blind. We're gonna walk in here. Blind's probably on its side, but we're gonna shore it up a little bit, hopefully, so we don't have to keep putting it back up every time we come out here. Dad's settled into his. We have a 10-point, same buck that Brooke and I saw in the last episode, that is coming in almost every day. I've talked to Nick about this buck, and if I should shoot him, I think it'd be a great first deer for my wife, don't get me wrong. But I think I'm going to save, unless I see a stud tonight, I'm going to save my buck for the rut. So Dad's standing, here's mine. There was no structural damage. It was just the rod slipping out of certain things inside the blind. We took these, we put them on 3 sides. We only had 2 before. All new stakes. Not using any of the old stakes. All new stakes. Better stakes. We put these orange flagging tapes on here so that at night you can see where they are and not trip over them, since they are kind of in the way. And then 2 of the 4 corner loops had been ripped out of the blind altogether from when the cows damaged it. So what we ended up doing is taking a piece of that tie down, wrapping it around this, and using one of these big stakes to secure it on the inside of the blind instead of the outside. We did it on that corner and that corner. So this thing is not going anywhere. I'm hoping that it stays. So we're gonna get our stuff in here, try to get settled in, hoping that once this wind dies down this evening, maybe we get some deer activity. So we'll get set up. Tell me if you would shoot this deer if he was on your property. Guess who's back? Same buck from last night. Same story. I'm not gonna shoot him. What the heck is wrong with this deer? That buck was 10 feet, staring right at me. I could care less. What the heck? All right, that's gonna do it for the morning. Sorry it's so bumpy. Saw that buck, same buck as last night, same deal. Came in really close tonight, or this morning. We have some plans to go pick up a skid steer and clear out some land that we're wanting to put our camper out at, hopefully next time we come out here, so we have a little nicer place to stay. And then we got some cameras and stuff to move as well, check and move. And I have to work tomorrow, so we're gonna be going home today one way or another one of these short little 2-day trips. But just kind of see how the afternoon goes to determine if we're gonna hunt tonight before we head home or not. So go find Dad and see what he's got.
Another one went that same way. The two others went to that second group of trees there and then went out that way.
Okay.
And they were all before sunrise.
Really?
By the time the sun came up, they're gone. They're out of sight.
Huh.
Oh, that's interesting. And this mine is hard to, it'll be hard to hunt if the sun comes up for the first half hour, 40 minutes, because the sun's
Oh, I got you.
peeking around.
Well, Dad saw a few good bucks first thing this morning. One of them, the big 8 that we've got pictures of and you guys have seen in the series. So it's pretty cool to finally actually get eyes on him.
Yeah.
He's a nice deer. But we're gonna go down here and look at the feeder real quick. Dad said it didn't go off this morning like I was supposed to, so see if we got a problem or what's going on down there. All right, guys, we got our skid steer. It's gonna be a new experience for everybody here. So the plan, I'll show you guys as best I can on video. The main road that we come in on is right here. And we want a spot off the main road a little ways that we can put our campers. So we're gonna clear this out in here a little bit. Kind of take this a quote unquote driveway back. Probably make a turn right here. We're gonna come through there and go back there and clear an area out back there for
us to be able to park a couple campers, have a nice campsite set up and all that. So we're gonna set up probably a time lapse and we're gonna get to work, see how this goes. Alright guys, we got the land cleared. Went and took care of a couple trail cams real quick. That is going to be about it. We're not going to hunt tonight just because, again, I got to work first thing in the morning. It's warmed up a little bit. We'd rather just kind of let things sit. We can rifle next weekend. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to another Texas Dirt episode. Got to see some more what we're doing out here, and then skid steer and getting all that ready for our camper. So hopefully we'll pull on that with us our next trip out here. Thanks for tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff on YouTube and Fall Obsession. We'll see you on the next one.